If you're using a traditional bank, you might be throwing money down the drain. What if I told you there was a product that could help increase your credit score, that might allow you to get your paycheck up to 2 days early, and access to up to $500 before your payday, all with no monthly fees? So today we're talking money. When I find a product that helps me save money, or if it's just a product that I feel passionate about or strongly about, I want to make sure that I'm sharing that information with you and giving you an opportunity to experience it as well. I've been thinking a lot about this over the last year, and I've made a lot of changes to the way that I deal with my finances, because I found out that the banks that we use, they're actually using our money to make more money. Which is fine. I don't have a problem if the bank chooses to do that with my money. However, I want to receive some type of payback for that. And if I don't get a kickback for that, then I at least want to make sure that I have some benefits that are useful for me. And I don't want to be nickeled and dimed for every single thing. Some of the traditional banks have really screwed me over in the past, and I think that caused me to look for other options. And listen, even some of the credit unions are not that great, but they're better than, in my opinion, credit unions are a little bit better than the banks. I have Virginia Credit Union, I also have Navy Federal Credit Union. So I would always encourage people, if you have not looked into a credit union, there's a credit union out there that you can get, that you can more than likely get into. But beyond credit unions, I want to talk about one specific bank that I've been using for probably about 2 years that I'm pretty passionate about. And a lot of people already know about this, but maybe you don't. If you're in the United States, there is a digital financial service that's called Chime, and they do a really good job of not nickel and diming people. So some of the things that I love about Chime is they do not charge overdraft fees for up to $200. So if something happens to go through, maybe that Apple monthly subscription that you forgot you had, or Netflix or Hulu, or the gym membership comes through at an inopportune time and you're in the negative, they won't charge you an overdraft fee. And they won't do that for up to $200. And hopefully you never have to experience that. But in the climate that we're in today, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of people are really doing what they have to do to get by. So when you do run into situations that you come up short, you don't have to feel bad about it, and you don't have to worry about your bank charging you a $35 overdraft fee. You know what I mean? So that to me is huge. One of the other unique features from Chime Bank is that they offer, they allow you to tap into up to $500 of your paycheck prior to your payday. It almost feels like a payday loan, but it's not necessarily that, because they don't charge you any fee for it. I think there's like a $2 fee to do it. Whereas, let's say for example, you went to like a payday loan, you might be paying a 600%. So just to have that option, I think could be helpful for some people who maybe are in challenging situations where you're literally living paycheck to paycheck. So if you're someone who's living paycheck to paycheck, it could be a good option if you need to cover something. But just know that when your next paycheck comes through, that whatever you borrow would automatically come out of that to pay that back. And I don't ever recommend anyone do anything like that unless it's an emergency situation. But emergencies happen. Somebody gets sick, you gotta rush to the hospital or go to urgent care, or the car breaks down and it's gonna cost $300 to fix, but you need your car because you're doing Uber or Spark, or you're trying to get to work. So things happen, and we don't have the luxury a lot of times of having a lot of backup. You might, but a lot of people who are watching this may not. And if you don't, then you want to make sure that you're banking with a bank who can support you or can provide you with some benefits. So and this is my thing, if you're going to be using my money to make more money, then you need to provide me with some benefits. And I think that Chime does an excellent job of that. By the way, if you're interested in signing up with Chime, I went ahead and dropped a link directly to sign up for Chime in the video description of this video if you choose to use it. If you use my link, you will get a credit of up to $100 for using that link. like I said, I'm passionate about Chime Bank. I love it. I've never had any issues with them, and I highly recommend them. Chime did not ask me to do this video. However, some of the links in the description are affiliate or referral links, and if you sign up through my Chime link, I may receive a commission or benefits at no extra cost to you, and that could be a way that you can help me support the channel. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for your time, and I can't wait to talk to you again.